Geezer Gang.
Alright, boom, you're here. Local Geezers, episode
Seven.
Jeez. Seven. With the main man, Eyez.
MANDEM,
Peace to the wild.
local Geezers, myself, Eyez, book Kai, all that.
Shut
Done
down.
now. Yes, man. Happy to be here, man. Sick setup you got.
Good to have you.
Good to meet you too, Rufus, to get me. And yeah, man, this plant, that plant, bad boy settings. You get me? We're in it.
Yeah, fresh, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Bit of
Smells
natural life in here as
Don't know
well.
about this money plant though. I like it. I just think it's in the wrong place. I think it should have been turned a bit. But that's just me being.
Do you want to adjust it? We can adjust it for this episode. Rufus,
Yeah.
is that cool? Yeah, you don't mind a little rotation of the plant?
Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
That's it.
You can see, yeah, it's a lot. Yeah,
Aesthetics are looking a lot better now.
Yeah,
I like
man.
that.
Good.
Yeah.
It's a bit nice.
So now we're done that.
Nice little
Yeah,
curve we've got
man.
going on.
Say, thanks for having me.
So,
Jeez.
yeah, we're just getting started.
You get me? See you later. No, I'm joking. Say that. I bought the Tropicana as well. Banging.
Limited edition.
By the
Limited
way,
edition.
Magnum, we need the sponsorship.
Yeah, I
Can you
know,
now,
man.
Surely.
Hey, Magnum, if you're watching this, you will be watching this. You know, to sponsor your local Geezers. We're sending out about 8 emails this week.
Big batch.
4 different CVs. Yeah?
Come on.
Local Geezers.
Yeah, man.
Magnum. Hashtag Magnum sponsorship this week.
Nothing
And
less.
something like that.
Nothing less.
Izzy's pointing fingers.
Yeah, Izzy knows about Magnums. He's got
knows.
stories about
He
it.
knows. He's got stories, but they're coming.
Later, another
He
segment.
says it makes you sweat. What are you doing after Magnum?
You're gonna have to bring Izzy in, surely.
We'll save that story for later, shall we? We'll save
Definitely, yeah, definitely. Let's warm into it. Let's start with a few things that have been going on recently with
Yeah.
yourself and sort of just around. So one thing
Yeah,
we
man.
know that you're interested in is the MANDEM
Yeah.
MGK
Yeah, sick.
beef. What's
Yeah.
your take on that? Have you heard M's latest response?
Yeah. I think Eminem won. I don't know if you saw me tweeting.
I saw the
man.
tweet. You said,
Yeah.
finish.
Yeah, that was the end. But I can't lie, MGK is cold. Like, I've listened to his stuff before, it was all right. But that one, I was like, yo, cheers. But you got to think, when you're clashing Eminem, there's bare bars you can say, innit? So
Serious.
it's like, I'll give it you, because you got the hardest bars. But really, there's still a bit more you could say, innit? It was good though, I can't lie. People probably think, who the hell are you to say that? But I'd had a couple more funnier bars. But when
What, from
Eminem
MGK?
come- yeah, no. I'm getting
Both
cheeky now.
sides.
From both sides.
I'm not better than it.
Were you trying to get everyone
Eminem.
to the
I'm
clash?
not saying I'm better than MGK either, but I'm saying like there's a lot more that could have been said in it. I would have thought it through first. Like he had the time. You know what I mean? He was the first sender.
Yeah.
If you get me. But anyway,
Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
no doubt my man is gonna do a lot from it, and he rather is sick. You get me? But Eminem's just the best, really. You got to think about it.
MGK side, it's like a publicity thing. Like,
Yeah, I suppose. Like, but at the same time, is it one of them where he will just get no, like, it could go the other way. Yeah, he could get loads of publicity from it, and people are like interested in him, or it could just completely like flatline.
true.
Yeah,
And he's
you're
kind
right.
of got to work his way back
It
up
is
a
a
little
publicity stunt, isn't it? But
Yeah. Definitely.
like, I'm just gonna be real. Like, if Eminem sent for me, and if he sent for you, you know what I mean, or even you, man, you're gonna do your whole diss track back, man.
Definitely,
It's
but-
Eminem. You gotta go and do the whole thing because
He's gonna
Eminem
shut
mentioned
down.
you in it. Like,
exactly.
I know that he mentions everyone, and everyone stays shut up, and that's what he says in it. But really, like, if your idol's mentioning your name, like that,
You're
so
doing
much
something
love
right.
can turn into all that hate. Because
Yeah,
really,
a
you
lot
know
of
so
people-
much.
A lot of
Do you know
people
what I mean?
he sent for, like Lil Yachty, Lil Xan, and them kind of people.
Yeah.
Like, they're saying, yo,
Thanks.
great, yeah, thanks.
Yeah,
I ain't
yeah.
sending back thanks. I'm
No,
happy,
no,
I'm
no.
gassed.
Yeah,
I don't think they could hold a torch to him at all, though. You know
Nah.
what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
Whereas I think MGK thinks that he's
even saying
he's
thanks,
in
I
that
hear
sort of
yeah, you would also say
level.
thanks, but they're cool to say thanks. Like, I think MGK was probably the smallest artist he actually mentioned. Like,
Probably.
them other artists are like real bigger than
Yeah,
MGK.
he's been around for a long time now.
Nah, he's been about, like
Been
I'm saying,
about for a
I
long
watch
time.
music and I'll see it. So I've seen him about, but I wasn't really feeling him as much as when I heard that.
Yeah.
That's one thing. And two, no doubt he's going to be way bigger than he was because, yeah, we knew him, but I can't really tell you any of his lyrics
I
or his
don't know.
songs.
Yeah,
I can just tell you, I definitely knew
him
him
as a person,
Wow.
yeah, as
I
an
knew him
individual.
as the brand, innit?
Yeah.
But nobody from my area or like anyone I see around really knew who he was. They're just like, oh, this guy that Eminem's clashing, in it. You know what I mean? So
But now he's everywhere. What
yeah,
rap
yeah.
level, the video.
And I'm not even disheartening the guy. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
he's killing it now. You have to send for him back, really.
Do you think he's going to reply again now? Do
Uh,
you think he'll reply again?
I don't know. I saw some picture where he got like him and his fans just like saying,
Yeah, but he had a
so-
t-shirt on it.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
t-shirt
yeah,
and
of
he
him,
uses
yeah.
it in the artwork.
So I think that's his send back.
Okay.
He probably will send back, but with Eminem, I doubt it. But Eminem said bits, you know, in that thing, bro.
Serious.
Do you know what it is? I think a lot of people, they're just not really used to the way he hits it up, innit? So like, it's not cool anymore. So like, my man was going like to Eminem and his flow, it's like that's the flow we all like and listen to, innit? But M's going back with his style. But if you actually hear what he's saying, bro,
Not far.
His flow is next level in the reply.
some of the
stuff-
punchlines, like,
how it
you're
comes
trying
in
to
is
run
just,
me up like you're trying to run me down like a phone bill, or you can't run something like that. Is like a phone bill. Only when you play dead is when you hold still. Come on, man. There's like mad punchlines that are going over heads. Man, are like rah, but they're not even seeing them ones there. Do you know what I mean? And then there's just like him like referring to him as Stan.
yeah.
It's
fine.
long for man still.
Yeah,
Come
that's
on.
peak.
But
That's
the-
peak.
When you
That's
actually
peak.
deep it, the actual rhyming words and the things he rhymes that don't actually rhyme and he
But
can
they
rhyme
do,
it.
they
It's
don't.
like,
But in the way, he drops it.
come on, man. You don't even think of it to rhyme because it doesn't rhyme. So how
It
he
makes
thought of
it
that
look-
near rhyme is out of my head. You get me? Because he
That's
does
why
it
it's
so
one of the best,
sick,
innit? Or
bro.
the best,
Yeah.
You get me?
arguably.
But yeah, big up MGK though, still calm.
The Diddy
Really
thing.
did go. Our Diddy thing's a mad thing. Innit?
The Diddy killed
Opening up some conspiracy theories.
Conspiracy theories with Eyez and the Geezers.
You know what? Diddy's one of my guys, innit? So I ain't trying to like hype him up, but he told me.
He's trying to get
Nah, I'm
rid of
joking
it,
still. Nah. It's a bit mad. It's a bit mad. It's a big possibility that he did do it, innit? Of course.
Made
But
good
really,
business sense back then.
Yeah.
For him, you know what I mean?
It's him or Suge Knight or both of them together. innit?
Dirty Suge
The
Knight.
big dirty stinking Suge Knight in it with his evil eyes and the way he looks at people like, get it. And he's just mad and he's just proper business man. He's got no love in his heart.
Cold,
Dancing with the girl like
cold.
this.
Yeah,
Grab him up.
You see him. But it's not like this, that's them in his arms. He's holding them. He's a big fucking,
He's a unit in it.
creature. He's a big creature still. But yeah, Suge Knight, if you're seeing this, don't come for the Mandem, innit? We're all right, like.
Yeah, we're good.
We're good
Obviously.
people.
Now he's in
Therefore, it's
jail.
cool
He's
and
in
that.
jail.
Yeah, no, we'll break out. We'll see this program.
Send
See,
some
like, what?
people.
That man
Just
talking
say
about
fuck
me.
Suge Knight. I ain't saying that.
Wheel him in. It's time to wheel him in.
Wheel him
innit?
in.
Because
Wheel him in and say
is he
Suge Knight.
saying fuck Suge Knight? You know, you're gonna have to get your face on camera to say that. 'Cause this is a serious man to talk
said,
about.
Fuck Suge Knight, spin it around.
Shh. Say it, go on, louder.
Say it to the camera, loud and proud.
Oh my days. Man ain't on
I'll
shit.
pay someone to stab him up now.
We ain't coinciding.
No, me neither. This guy's a nutter. Anyway,
So yeah.
That's
yeah,
the
man,
Eminem
I think, yeah, P Diddy might have done. And if he did do it, which it looks like he does it because I've seen his interviews where he's dodging and swerving
Yeah,
and
you were
skirting.
saying, yeah.
But if he did do it, he's going to be upset. But if he didn't do it, he's not going to be that bothered, is he?
Yeah, he'll just brush it off.
got
Bit of
peace,
publicity
innit?
for him as well, innit?
Yeah, I bet he had a little bit of a
It's got
giggle
like
and
60
shit.
million as well already.
What's
That's
that dance move? I can't even do it.
what the dance.
Did he dance move?
I don't even know.
Did he got a
Did he
dance
dance
move?
move?
You
Got his own dance move.
I can't.
Oh, go on, man. Go on.
I'm stiff. I got a bad back in.
It's worth it, man. It's
I got
camera
back
action.
Try
Oh,
it,
go on.
innit? You may as well try it.
It's that too. Yeah, I can't.
That's the one still, yeah, that brought bare flashbacks. Don't do that at home. You know, like that.
Dance. Make sure you stretch and warm up before you do that.
Tutorial.
Alright, got some back spasms or something like that.
Tutorial soon come.
Exactly. You get me? Yeah, man. Big up M. Big up MGK. Big up
So,
Diddy. Big up Ciroc as well, guys. Doing
Yeah, we're
bits with
trying
that.
to get the Ciroc endorsement too. So
Red dot.
All right, then part
Blue
2.
dot.
Ciroc, if you're watching this, I know you're watching this. You better give these man the sponsorship, man. It's a local geezers thing. You get me, Diddy? You get me? We're backing you. You didn't murder no one.
serious.
You didn't set no one up.
Serious.
Just set us
You're a
up.
good lad.
with the Ciroc. That's it. With Suge Knight. We want Ciroc. And yeah, man. So big up you, and it's a hashtag Ciroc sponsorship for the lads.
For the MANDEM.
The lads.
Show up.
Don't forget Magnum though. Obviously Magnum will like you a little bit more. Magnum more.
It's only right.
Magnum a little bit more, but
A
still
little
up.
bit more. We'll plug each.
Yeah, man. It's a
Properly.
local geezers thing. Normal blokes, you get me?
Normal
That's it.
blokes.
That's it, normal.
Yeah, man.
Right. Well, let's move on to yourself a little bit. So
Go on, then, let's do
you
it.
just come back from Outlook.
Yeah, that
Jet
was sick.
setting.
Yeah, that was
I
sick,
see you
you
in
know.
the pink outfit
Yeah,
on
man.
the
Black
boat
sheep.
party.
Yeah, you got it's like
Fancy.
the last days of summer, innit? Well, out there it's nice. It's hot. But yeah, man, I just had to quickly smooth up. Looking at that bottle, actually, looking at that.
Yeah, serious.
pretty swavy. Yeah, bro, it was fun out there, man. I got to do main stage, crazy stuff. Just, you know, like my backing rooms there, my dressing rooms there backstage. Got Jay Huss there, Lady Leisha, JK. It was pretty sick, man. Kamikaze, Ocean was doing, you know, some sick geezers. Che Lingo, some sick guys to meet backstage, man. You know, like, because when you're backstage, really, like, there's not much going on in it. So you do get to know people, innit? And it's sick to get to know these people that are making massive hits and massive tunes and still humble, you know what I'm saying? And bare safe. And even know my thing. That's just mad humbling,
That's-
innit?
I
Like,
like
it's
that
like,
price.
oh, sick. So you do know, man. It's like, yeah, come on, how can I not? It's sick to know that. And yeah, bruv, going out there, bare people stopping me, bare people knew, man, messing around, pretending I'm not me, and taking pictures still. Like, oh, I'm gonna tag you and say, "This is your
Lookalike,
closest lookalike." I'm like, yeah.
Make sure we look just
Then I'm
like ours.
tagging it, you get me? And I'm like, nah, it was me really. And then, all right,
Rizwan.
is that Rizwan again? Yeah, man, you know what it's like, Russell. Nah, I'm joking. Come on, fam. Big up Isaac as well. We got to show him
We
this.
got Isaac Russell.
You get me?
Jeez.
My guy, Isaac Russell. Anyway, yeah, man, Croatia was sick, so I got to meet all them people, did boat parties at the festival. My head's mad thinking of it. It was crazy, bro. It was sick, you know, different, even people from like different countries that come and like can't really communicate with you properly. Language barriers, innit? But you can just tell how happy they are to see you, innit? So it's mad sick still. It's bad, it's bad.
Yes.
Yeah, it's fucking mad, man.
So was it,
Ad-libs.
I'm dead. Boom. It's one of them ones.
was there anyone that you got to see yourself while you was out there?
Yeah, man, I went to watch quite a few acts actually. I think Steph London was pretty wavy. She was pretty sick actually. And
doing
Jay
big
Huss
things.
was wicked, you know.
Serious.
Jay Huss's thing was mad hard still. I think everybody was hard, to be honest. And you know what? I got to watch Cam like right next to him, Kamikaze, innit? That was made me proud still. Because Kamikaze told me he didn't do a festival. Now he's on the main fucking stage in a different
sure.
country at a
That's it.
festival. You get me? UK festivals need to pay attention to see what's going on. He killed it, bruv. It was mad sick. It was bare sick, innit, guys? My friend from before we
Long
both
time,
got
yeah.
to a certain level. And it was fucking bad, bruv. Just watching him shut it down. Bare people knew his lyrics. It was sick, man. So he was pretty like my most excited time. But yeah, man, I watched some band actually. What's that name? I got on my Instagram now. They're sick. They're like a hip hop. Yeah, UK, like a hip hop kind of indie kind of twang, but it's wavy. Yeah, live. Yeah, but with no, it's not live actually. Tell a lie. They ain't got just a singer and two rappers. Wavy though.
Sick.
Mad wavy. From Brighton. So
Brighton.
pissed that I can't remember the names.
Come back to you.
I know the actual
Halfway
names
through,
each.
just be
I
like,
just don't know because I met him afterwards and chilled
okay.
and that.
Who was that guy you went with? Did you know him before? Hatter?
Yeah, Hat's my guy, man.
he-
Hat's my
is he
guy
from
from
Brighton
time.
or
Yeah.
that kind of area?
Obviously, I used to live in Brighton back in the day for a little bit, innit? I known Hat from time. My little brother used to be in a rap crew with him, innit? So,
Okay.
like, I went to go link them through my little brother. And he's my
Built
mate
a
from since
relationship
10
from
years
there,
at my
yeah.
age, innit? So, but I used to look after my little brother for me as well. When my brother was very small, rapping, like 11. And they man brought me through to like my first show and shit with like Lethal B and mad. But yeah, man, big up Hatter. Known Hatter for a long time still, since I was about 14. It's about 12 years. Shit. Yeah, man.
Shit.
And
We
sick.
say you feel old.
Getting old, man, but I'm living young. You get me? I'm still doing my thing.
Doing it.
Fine.
Still
Send me
doing it.
that thing.
What?
That 2016.
I know, don't tell everybody.
No,
I'm 21. 21. Not good at maths. Nah. Yeah, man. I sent him something in it. It was like, so you have to, you know, like you do those forms in it, and it's like 18 to 25. It's like 26 to 35, and I took that one in it, and I was like,
Hit home,
it's getting deep out here, man. You get me? Man, I have to click that box now, and it hurts still.
So
Because
it might be
made me
too far
realise,
up
like,
though.
yeah.
I'm not. Yeah, it's me next year.
Nah, I'm gonna be there in a couple of days, couple of weeks. You're gonna be there soon, couple of years. It hurts. It really hurts still, but it's calm in it, really.
Yeah.
We're learning. We're learning.
It's
Still alive.
It's just a
still
number,
here.
bro. I keep with people bare older than me, quite a bit younger than me. It's nothing, man. Wait, it's calm.
Vintage.
You get me? Vintage strap.
Vintage strap.
Go and get the vintage strap later.
The vintage strap's coming, don't worry.
Yeah. There'll be a place for that.
Get the strap.
We play a game, basically,
Yeah.
where everyone that comes on the show, so it's called this or that.
Yeah.
So basically, we give you two options. So it might say Christmas or Easter. And you
Yeah.
just got to answer
Yeah.
rapid, yeah?
Yeah.
You ready, yeah?
I'm ready. Shreddy. Let me put my Broke Club official hat on.
Shout out Broke Club Official.
Broke
Gang,
Club
gang.
official.
Club official, my gang.
Come on.
Ad-lib gang. Ad-lib gang.
Sponsor me.
Yeah. Big
Every
up
man
Ramina.
needs a sponsor.
Yeah, man. I got a hat for you still at my yard. Ramina, I'm gonna give him a hat, yeah? You don't mind? I sponsored
I
you.
don't mind, but
Sponsored now. We're in it to win it.
ask me.
That's you.
Go on then.
Yeah,
Cool.
cool.
The face.
Phew.
No, you do.
Got it now. She knows who you are now.
Who is it?
This is
Say it.
different tangent, yeah. Where are we here? We're struggling.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Wiley or Dizzy?
Wiley.
Alright.
Home cooked or takeaway?
Home cooked.
Bigger. Okay.
Oh, wait.
Bigger.
Bigger, shut down. Nando's or Pepe's?
That's okay. Those my mate. That's my mate. Nando's. One black card.
Summer or winter?
Summer.
Casual or smart?
Casual.
Sativa or indica.
Sativa.
Creative.
Twitter or Insta?
Insta. It's got better in it.
Yeah.
But I'm bigger on Twitter. But who cares about bigger? I'm on that Insta. Go on then. It's another.
Derby or London?
Derby.
Come on,
Fucking
Derby.
DE.
Come on.
DE.
You heard it first.
Derby in the dust, bro, underneath the carpet. The might just get me upset about it. It's a
He's
Derby.
getting angry. I'm getting him angry. I'm winding him up. Come on.
They always say go back up north, but we're not even fucking north. Don't that do your head in?
Midlands.
Don't that do your head in?
We're in no man's land to the north and the south.
Innit?
One thinks we're too north, one thinks we're too south.
Isn't it?
Yo,
Bad. But anyway, Derby.
That's all mine still. That's all mine.
I think
It's all yours.
that's
You're
it.
the fastest person to like.
Swear.
Straight
people
to the
usually
point.
like,
Head
not
scratching.
anyone, but that was fast. Like
Yeah, you said just to be fast,
Yeah,
innit?
exactly.
You know what you need? The sunglass.
The what?
One of those them sun timers, yeah?
Yeah.
And then you put it in,
Oh,
yeah, and then
yeah.
when
We
it
need a
gets to the
fast one,
bottom,
though, innit?
yeah.
Rufus. Let's get on to that.
When your time's up, it's
Fast
done.
A 10 second,
Go on.
a 2 second
Yeah,
sun
2
timer.
seconds.
Yeah, that's it, bro. Straight,
Something like that.
quick one.
2 to
10
5
second one.
seconds. Short and snappy.
Yeah.
Right. Well, we want to know, like, what made you want to start rapping?
To be honest, what made me want to start rapping was my older brother used to rap in it. So obviously, like, you just want to do what your older brother does in it. So I just wanted to rap because he rapped. To be fair, that's the real reason.
Cool.
And my little brother was rapping better than me because I wrote like one little bit just to mess around. And my little brother was going serious, and I was like, nah, he's both better than me at rapping. So
That sibling rivalry.
That's probably why I'm still going in it now.
Yeah.
God, keep
Prove a point. Prove a point.
my guys. But yeah, that's because my brothers were going in.
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah, that's one reason.
So they're the main sort of early influences.
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, a lot of music as well around me. Do you get me when you actually break it down? My dad used to be like a selector in it, so he used to play bare reggae in the house as well. And he used to go around with a band back in the day, just before I was around. Playing the songs, you get me?
Sick.
Doing the shouting the Bukai and that before Eyez, you get me? He's the Bukai originator, actually. It's a big up Bonzo, my pops, you get me? if you ever wanted to know where Buckeye come from, it come from my dad, innit? He supports Chelsea, innit? And when Chelsea scored, he's like, Buckeye. And that's where it came from, innit? So now I drop Buckeye because I have to let the legacy live. You get me?
Time.
But if you hear anyone else say it, they might have got it from their team. I think it's a Caribbean thing, innit? So they're not always copying me, innit? They might have got it from their pops or whoever. You get me?
Something like that.
It's a Caribbean thing.
Yeah.
But, yeah, man. Obviously,
Magnum. Yeah, man.
my mum used to sing. My mum can sing as well, so I got into music from that. And yeah, man, I used to like to listen to like grime from when I was bare young. Like I seen like it develop, so I was always on grime as well. Like my older brother used to make like UK hip hop, so I used to like write hip hop kind of stuff.
Sick.
Although I did the first bars I wrote was grime because it wasn't because my brother did it. It was just because I just did it because everybody had a little lyric on my street.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? And then, but I was bare young, and then my brother was making his proper songs and doing music videos, and then he had a song on Channel U and that.
Sick.
So I was like, rah, this is sick. He's doing this thing. Started just doing it like that. But I like grime, innit? So when I was hearing grime from young, I was listening to Crazy Titch coming back from school, probably like year 6, probably about 10, 11. Do you know what I mean? Probably about 16 years ago, bro. Like 2002. When it probably like, I started seeing it start, you get me? It was crazy, bro.
Do you remember the first tune you made though?
First tune I made? Yeah.
Yeah, first tune ever.
First tune ever, yeah, I remember the first tune ever. I made it at Regimental's house, down in his cellar on a street in Normanton, with my older brother and my little brother were both in the song.
Sick.
I remember it. I can't remember all the bars. I just remember when I'm in a booth, I only chat truth, don't chat shit. Something. Something like that. It was whack bar. The first bars. Yeah, I'm an MC that only just truth. Well, don't chat shit when I step in the booth. That's about it.
Slugs will get loose.
But I had other bars when I was bare younger, but I never put them on a song.
Just writing.
Yeah. And I remember that because I used to call myself Magical Man when I first started.
Why
Magical, man.
I don't know. Do you know what it was? Yeah? It was because I used to be bare skinny and that. People used to say I look like D-double-E in it, yeah? And obviously they say D-double in it. So I think, fucking hell, what can I do? Like, I'm not be that. You're young and not really creative in it. So I thought I want to be like double M, double M. Then I thought, what can be MM?
Magical, man.
Magical Man, innit? Then it was
Straight
Magical
to it.
Man. Come to your yard like an ice cream van. Beat man up like Jackie Chan and make him fly like Peter Pan.
Yeah.
Hey!
Yes.
You get me? And they were my bars.
Magical
Year
Man.
7.
Sick.
Yeah, innit?
Yeah, so
Year 7 doing that magic.
That'll be more.
Year 7, that must have been,
That's very wrong.
that's early. So the first thing a lot of people would have probably recognised you for is like 12 TV.
Yeah, definitely. That was when I actually took it serious and I put it somewhere for people to see in it. Like I would have songs, but it would just be on Bluetooth or infrared, and it wouldn't really travel it like most other people's things. So I weren't really big on that kind of scene, although I was around in that scene. That's what big. Then I did the 2 Hour for TV thing, and then it started getting big in it. And then obviously like me and Mousy and Debs used to have those clashes and stuff, and they were like massive MCs in the city. You get me? It was actually bare big, and I remember Mousy used to do bare bits in it because they were friends of mine as well. Like before we started fell out, cool now as well. But anyway, we was friends, so I used to like watch them do it, and I used to actually rate the way Mousy was moving. He used to have his own logo with a little mouse on it in the corner. He used to have sick things. So obviously, like I think everybody in Derby noticed that. So when I clashed him, it kind of like brought my name out a bit as well in it, because it was already kind of a person in it in Derby that everybody rated, and then people rated me on the same kind of wave in it. And obviously, like from there, I did a couple other videos on like West Midland channels.
Yeah.
I kind of got my name that way.
Is that more like JDZ?
Yeah, JDZ's, P110, Grime Block before the JDZ actually. So yeah, and then I luckily got that SB and kind of like got into like the London wave. And that's kind of how it all started to get to Eyez now. So it's a bit mad still. It's gone a long way, innit? And it's sick, like, because a lot of people from the city, like in our generation, have actually got to see it from
Ground up,
from
yeah.
the 2 Hour for TV.
Yeah.
that man did. You know what I mean? Like a couple people saw me before that, and Simon was just making little songs and stuff like that. But I wasn't really an artist for people to say, "Yo, if they're thinking of anyone from Derby, they're not really going to say Eyez." A couple man knew I rapped, but there wasn't anything that no one had really been able to see in it. So when it got onto other TV, people could see it. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
And then obviously Swagger Camp as well, other little channels in Derby that just people could see. It kind of like, don't know.
It was that outlet that you was looking for. The outlet that you was looking for. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. And at the time, like, the
interact.
Derby channels and stuff, Derby was proper interacting with Derby music. And I think that was because that was the era when Derby was really into grime. I think it's like places like Bristol and stuff, they really love grime now. So when I go there, it's so like, they love, man, music. Like I'll go there, I can probably hear someone playing my song in the car. It's crazy, you know what I mean? And in Derby, it's not like there's not love. It's just I don't think they're into that music. So, you know what I mean? It's time for like the Afro beats. And when like, we get them Afro beat artists, I feel like that's when people get plugged into Derby scene again, for that generation. That's what they're into in it. So I feel like, you know, when the channel starts finding some new talent that can do that, which I've kind of seen, it's hanging around, man. That's when it will start coming back. But, you know, people do keep it bubbling though in the scene. Like you, man, you get me, the local users keep it bubbling. YNC keep that kind of like, that hood kind of a feel. They keep it, everybody's still watching them that way. And I think there's loads of other people that do. But I feel like you lot especially, to get to do different styles. Proper got like a city proper watching, so it's sick to get it back into how it was before. And like, it's for time, even myself, it's been hard to be able to do it in Derby. So, you know, I'm just going to London and doing that, and it's easy now that we can kind of like start building it again, make it strong again. You know what I'm saying? And there's so many different people coming back out and doing something that's positive and a much fresher approach than we had before, innit? We're all grown now, and it's sick.
The mindset's changed.
So that's how it's grown, and now we're in a sick position in it. And like, fam, in a couple years, it's just gonna be. We'll probably sit down again and we'll be like, remember that other one? That was crazy. Because since then, like, we've learned all this, and now we've got this and that. And trust me, man, no doubt everybody's gonna get that in it. So we've got the blood clot scene.
Okay. Would you say it's important then, like being from Derby, to make moves away from the city, out of the city, sort of expand?
Definitely. I think it's all about making sure you can turn up and just be in places, you know? If you see something that you think is going to be like your kind of audience or your kind of like your thing, that's how I see my thing. You're going to have to go there, innit? Might be an artist that might be similar to you. You might just go pay the £12 to go to a show. More time, you might even bump into him. More time, you might just be able to see all of the fans that like his music. And if you feel your music's that way, you can just, you know, mingle, chat to people, and there's always other people that you bump into when you go with that approach. Do you know what I'm saying? So I think it's all about going out of different cities, 100%. Like, because you can do it all in Derby, no doubt. You can actually build, and I've only just realised that how much you can just do it by staying in Derby. But realistically, at the start, you can't. You have to go out, you know? And it's about just going to the local spots. We've got Leicester, that's only half an hour away, Narts, Birmingham, Northampton, and then London, innit? Like, you can go London if you want. It's all sick. It doesn't matter. But what you really need to do is just be in places where you feel like you should be, innit? And like, don't get it twisted. It's not simple as that. Like, money comes in, innit? But really, if you just keep telling yourself, yo, any reason why I can't do it is an excuse. Whether it's valid or not valid, it's an excuse. You get me? Like, I might rather not be able to do it, safe. As long as I know it's an excuse, and that really, if I wanted to, I can. I actually can. I don't want to. Don't ever see, you get me? And that's what it's about. And another thing, I think it's about just sending emails and just keep trying to chat on the net as well, as much as going out in cities. I think being on the net is a massive thing, innit? Like, just trying to shout people. Who cares what people think, bro? If that person shouts you back, bro, you're going to be the one. You're going to be the last one laughing, innit? Sure. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't matter. Just go for the approach. And also, like, emails and shit. That's the thing. Like, it's easy to say, oh, nothing's happening. But realistically, if you haven't asked, you can't really just expect it to come on the plate, innit? Do you know what I mean? And it's hard. It took me years to realise that, but you have to come and make like pictures, little like, you know, press pack of yourself and what you do, exaggerate it. Do you know what I mean? Say like, yo, fastest growing artist in the East Midlands, fastest growing abstract artist growing. It doesn't matter what it is, you're that.
You got to sell yourself.
Because that's still just an opinion anyway. That's never going to be a fact. That's always going to be an opinion. Because no one knows what's growing the most, really, because it's all different kind of sounds. Do you know what I mean? But if you can put that, this is how you do it, and then from there, you can then shout whoever, whether that be a brand or a fucking radio, anything. You if you've never you can't be upset that you've never got a fire in the beef if you've never emailed anybody to do with Charlie Slough. All right, you don't know anyone, but if you've not really done the research, if you've gone and done the research, I hear you. If you're not, you can't. So you have to go and put in Charlie Slough's producer. Find out. You just put it into Google. Have a search. Put something else until you find the right person. When you get that email and you write, and they write back, man. That's how man get these things. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like man just need to do emails more and like be on it hard, innit? Like just turn up and put in marketing team for, or marketing director for Coca-Cola. All right, safe. It might be a bit of a long shot, but you're gonna get the email. If you keep searching for 20 minutes, I guarantee you're gonna get the email. How? I don't know, but I've always got one. And once you do it, it's like you can just basically keep shouting them regularly, and they might say no, but you're just gonna go on to the next one and the next one and the next one and the next one. And then you're gonna like twandle it a bit different for DJs and that, and then you're gonna drop your song. Like I was telling you about pluggers and that.
Yeah.
Before I had the plugger, what I used to do is I just used to have like go on Paint or Photoshop, put a picture of myself, like good quality, good megapixels, and just write something at the bottom like fastest growing Midlands grime artist, Eyez, releases, brand new hit, in it, It's got 100,000 plays. Even if it hasn't got the plays, still just say it's, you know, it's getting played in all clubs local in this area. Pump it up, bruv. Send it over to the emails you got. Yeah, it might be target. It might be that guy. You're gonna get their emails, and they're gonna shout back. And first as they click on it, it just looks so fresh. It just looks like, wow, who's this? And that's it. Like, because I ain't got a manager. I haven't got these guys to do that for me. I've got a plugger now to do these things. But I remember when someone played from Red Bull. I worked with Red Bull time ago, and they released one of the songs, and that's how they did it. Yeah, and I've seen it because I was CC'd into it, and I thought, that looks smart.
So you just took
took the idea and just kept on running with it, and now I'm on different things, innit? Like, you know, you could, like, that's how the Magnum thing, like, and we'll do it, innit? Like, we might not get through to them, but we're gonna definitely get to their marketing team. We're gonna definitely be able to get someone there, and we're gonna get some type of response, a yes or a no. And at the end of the day, if man didn't do it, it's just a no. And that's what we need to do. Emails.
I'm
we need
ready
to
get out there. Like the whole interview now and just start. I
swear, bro.
Emailing session.
Trust me, man.
2 laptops.
2 laptops.
Exactly.
Couple phones.
Exactly.
Left.
You see, Dubsy's a king of emails as well, man. He's bare on it like that. So he's another person who kind of taught me that, yo, you've got to keep emailing. And, you know, bare people on their emails, they're bare big, but they don't really actually get any emails in it. You're not going into a massive thing because not many people think to do it for some reason. I don't know why. But
because they're scared of getting ignored or getting a no. But you've got to be prepared.
No, for real. Like, I used to be like pissed, like, why am I not at Wireless? But realistically, I haven't got a booking agent. I've never spoke to anyone from Wireless. I've never gone there myself to go and try and find anybody. Why am I annoyed that I'm not at Wireless? How can I be ever annoyed? I need to go and find out and talk to someone and then get a no and then be annoyed. Because I've done the work now. I can't be annoyed of thin air. Do you know what I mean? And that's what our city's problem, because even myself, I suffer from, like I'm saying, bro, we just need to be more, get to the thing, then be a bit like, all right, cool, I hear that. Instead of first thinking, nah, because the London guys are doing those emails, or they don't need to do the emails because they go outside and they see the guy.
Yeah.
And the same in Birmingham, they're going out to see the guy. Manchester, see the guy. You're in it, like, you know what I mean? Manchester, the fashion is so in it to win it. Like, we need to email people from there.
Serious.
They just can see them, innit? So for us, we need to like have to do these emails, and we have to flipping take charge of flipping like these
where
people
we're going to be and what opportunities we're going to get.
Exactly, take charge of our opportunity, because sometimes they're not going to come every day. Like, don't get twisted. Sometimes you go on your email and it's mad. It's like, how the hell did they shout me? But maybe they might have shouted, man, because someone else have shouted.
Yeah.
They shouted something. Oh, I got this email to random guy the other day, though. Maybe he could. Mate, you never know, you know. You never know, man. It's mad. But yeah, emails, man. Make sure you email, especially the man from Derby. That's what we're trying to push at the moment. So let's go and do that. Email. Fresh thing, pictures. Take pictures with Rufus, Martin, Hutch, all the lads. Get us looking sharp. And then go on your way.
Crispy.
Get
Yeah,
me.
man. I think that's a great little segment there. So, like you said, finding opportunities and places where you think you're going to be around people who like your sound. How was Don't Flop? I know you've been on there quite a lot.
Yeah.
Is that
fun.
something you enjoyed, or?
I think it's different to like my new, like the brand I've became.
Yeah, now.
But I can't lie, it was a bit of fun, innit? It's part of me, innit? It's nice. I liked it. I enjoyed it. I can't lie. Like, I don't think it really suited my kind of style, though, to be fair. But I do feel I brought a completely different edge to it, different approach to it, and just a bit more banter, innit? And yeah, man, it was sick. I can't lie. I just feel like
Tony D.
that was funny, man. That was too funny still. I nearly got killed for that. But yeah, man, you say banter things, you have them jokes, innit? Like, me and Izzy can have those jokes normally, but I can't say that on normal stuff like that. But when you're young, teenage, you don't really
I can
realize
as
that.
well.
Yeah, I know, but we can't say it on here.
You can say what
That's
you
back in the car.
Nah.
I know, man.
I know, but what? I see, it's fair now, innit? Anybody who had a problem, I just let them say it. Look, I haven't hit him. Bite you after.
So when you say you like
But yeah, man, big up, Don't Flop.
rebranding and everything,
Yeah.
would you say that's because you've sort of matured as an artist, as a person, or is it just something that you want to
Yeah, definitely, man. And also, you know, it was more like when I had my children, innit? My first daughter, it was like, I didn't really want to be a battle rapper, all of them. I didn't want to clash. I just wanted to do music. One, because I wanted to make it income. Two, I didn't want anybody to mention my daughter in a clash, because I ain't got time for that. It's gonna annoy me. It's just gonna I'm not that kind of guy, innit? I'm a peaceful guy, and that's not the kind of way I am. So I just kind of withdraw myself from that deliberately because of that. So I just started making the music I liked, and I felt people would like as well, innit? Like, I definitely still made the hip hop kind of sound, but I didn't really release it as much, innit? But I always do. I'll end up doing like 3 grime songs and then like something a bit different. Something a bit different again. Because at the end of the day, I love grime, bro, and that's kind of what I am, innit? But I also feel that I can do a lot of other stuff as well, innit? Do you know what I mean? So I like to try some different stuff. It's just I don't want to confuse my listeners, innit? So I only feed them a little bit of some other stuff until
Later down the line.
That's banging, you know. I think that's banging more than this, and then, you know what I mean? But I'll always 100% do my grimy stuff. You need to
something that was big, grime aside,
Yeah, that was sick. Yeah, man, that was fun, man.
put it on for Derby.
Yeah, definitely, bro. That was pretty sick. And it was sick to, like, you know, for them to actually give us the opportunity to have our city as well, and then for us to win, even in the Red Bull, realistically, the whole time when I was telling them, like, we're going to win, you know, we might win, they were like, yeah, right. Like, it was big artists, you know, like, no respect that you could in that one. But they didn't actually have any faith that we was going to win. No one believed that we was going to win. So when we won, it was a kind of a big thing, because it was like, fuck. Like, obviously, everyone in Derby felt like we had a chance, but no one out of Derby thought Derby
knew what was going on.
The smallest city in
Derby,
there.
small town.
It's
small
like, what the hell is this? Small city. But it was good, man, and we got to do it. We won. We didn't prepare as much as we should have, innit? Like, all of us, innit, really. But we still won it, innit? But I do feel as if realistically, this is how strong our city is. We could have took at least 6 different groups of threes and still won that. Won it. Not even smashed it, won it 100%. I think that's how strong our city is. And whether maybe it might be a bit different if they change theirs for every city. But for that, even though there were massive artists, you had AJ Tracy in there, you had Dialect, serious rapper, you had JK Mayhem, Deadly, you had some serious artists, K-Dot, do you know what I mean? Kamikaze, some mad actual names to come against. But the hunger from Derby is just different, bro. Like, the way everybody voted, bro. The way the papers promoted it. What the hell, bro? That's some serious backing. I didn't see that from anywhere else. And I think that's why we actually won, because the city actually voted. Like, old ladies would come up to me like, I voted for you on that thing, actually. And I'm like, did you? Yeah, I just voted. I didn't watch it, but I voted. So it was proper on it. Like, the papers did bits, man.
It's about Derby, innit?
That's what it ended up being. And that's why it made me proud, innit? And a lot of people zoomed in and locked in. So it was about 100,000 people watching live, bro. I know, mad thing. And voting Dubs, bro. So big up the ends. That was sick.
Derby.
And I don't even know where the trophy is, man. It's either lots or Dubsy's got it. Don't know, man.
Is there no sort of vote
one of them needs to own up there still. I'm trying to hold that, man. I ain't seen that in a long time still.
Need that back. So in terms, obviously, we're talking about the city. Another part that you've done is the presenting.
Yeah.
For Derby. So how did that come about? And
that was actually fun, man. I keep saying it, innit?
Everything's fun. You got to have fun in whatever you do. You've got to have fun.
Nah, that's fun. Yeah. That's how it came about with Derby was basically. So obviously I was working with Red Bull. One of the guys from there literally moved over to Derby County, and I knew like about 2 months prior he was moving, so I kept on bugging the hell out of him. Yo, when you get to Derby, you need to link us up, bro. Like, I've been trying to get linked with Derby for time, man. That's the place. Do you know what I mean? Like, we all grew up like in Derby. We all, no matter even where you come from in Derby, you're happy for Derby. When we get in the Premiership, everybody becomes a Derby fan again. It's like a proper Derby. Even though it's very people snaky and that, it's minor though. Like, we all might support other teams as well as Derby. Really, I just support Derby. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, we it means so much to us, innit, to just support our home, innit? So, like, I used to always be on him, like, bro, when you get there, I don't know what you're going to do, but pattern me. I'll do presenting, I'll do performing, I'll do teaching, just bring me in, innit? Like, so obviously, he got there and he brought me in on a sick presenting role. So I got to do loads of I got to rap, I got to perform at little parts of the game and stuff like that. And
Sky Sports News.
Got to do the send for the Nottingham Forest guys. Yeah. I used to get to go and like talk to the fans after the games and do stuff like that. And yeah, man, it's proper sick, bro. Like, and I've still got a wicked connection with them and relationship. So like, still gonna do a couple bits with maybe some players and link up with them. And it's mad, bro. Like, so many different people in there knew me, and so many different people got to know me. I got some wicked links like in Derby County now, innit? Like, it's crazy. Like, I know the graphic designer guy. I know the groundskeeper for the
Pride Park.
I don't know the guy from the Pride. I do actually.
Training facility.
Yeah, the training
facility.
I'm cool with it. Yeah, more farm. Yeah. So yeah, we could do that, but we can't tell Derby.
What's he saying?
We can do that. We can have a little football match. We could probably do a little football match if we ask nicely and we approach right. But they're all everybody's nice
for
there.
the charity, innit?
Yeah, charity event. Yeah.
Cancer,
and you know what though?
Refuge.
Yeah, definitely, and they're always up for that.
Yeah,
And that's another thing I'm saying. Like, you know what it is like. They
got ideas.
Derby County fully like back the city still, and I think this last year or two, they've fully shown that, innit? Like, it's not even just on the music wise; it's just on like all talent, and I think they're proper opening at the moment. So like, go try find the link. Like, at the moment, my Red Bull guys left there, innit? So I've just got all the links I've already made there and all my other friends, and thankfully I know people, innit? But if you put on Facebook or Twitter or Insta, Derby County marketing You could put in Derby County Marketing Team, Derby County Marketing Executive, whatever. You know what I mean? Director. I don't know what one you're gonna put, but you're gonna find it, and you're gonna find the person. And if you just give them something and tell them you're from Derby, and they're proper up for it, bro. And it might be a bit like, well, how did you do it? But if you just do that one, you get to know them. And even on like, I'll show you one of the ladies I know there who's like, I think she's like the head. She is the head. She's the head of the marketing there. So she can like, and anybody, if they need that, realistically, it's just a person on Facebook to ask, innit? Like, it's not always about doing the research. Sometimes ask somebody that might just already know the person, innit? And I do know her, and she's a cool person, man. And loads of the people are there, proper are for the city. And you'll be mad surprised how it's like proper ran by fans.
People who are fans, yeah.
Derby County is ran by fans, man. They're fans. It's sick.
You've got to be to run a football club to do it. To do it well, do you know what I mean? I know there's a lot of people that do.
You can't be a Forest fan, innit? Like,
Forest fan.
to be fair though, name none, but there is a cameraman at Derby County.
That's
That's the Forest, yeah. And
Who is he?
he filmed he filmed the send. Oh, that was too naughty. I should have never hired him out. But he filmed the send. He filmed the send. He edited it. He made it look good. He added a couple ideas in there. But you know, he's a cool fan. He's alright. He's a cool guy. Yeah. He's a cool guy.
some
He's just literally trying to do work over fun, innit? Work over pleasure. But yeah, man, Derby again, sick people, and like I said, for the final time, proper up for helping the city. I see him working with Sandy Ryan. She's a sick boxer. Just big up Sandy Ryan from Derby, sick boxer. She got a gold in the Australian Games. Sick. It's not called the Australian Games. It's called the Commonwealth Games, but it was in Australia. Yeah, and the Australian Games, man. What's it called? That coast, White Coast. Is it some kind of coast? Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Big up Sandy Ryan because she's doing bits here, and yeah, I've seen them doing with Karen and loads of different people. So. Geezer's next, fam. You get me?
Made that happen.
From the 6th,
Yeah, you're gonna hit her
In
up.
the 6th. Nab inside.
From the 6th.
From the 6 views.
Back to his.
Just for a second. Just a little second there. Just a flash of now. And then back.
Yeah.
So on the topic of football, Top Boys on FIFA.
I know, man. How crazy is that?
That's fucking sick.
I know, bro. That's actually crazy, bro. And do you know what? Oh yeah, I was thinking, how the hell did you get some FIFA? How the hell did you get some FIFA? And then I just went on my emails and they emailed me. I was like, nah, this can't be right. I didn't even email them, bro. They actually shouted me, so I was gassed and couldn't keep it in for quite a while. I had to keep it in for quite a while because I had to like, you know, and like clarify it and confirm it and go through some people and stuff. But they said first it was on it, and then yeah, man, they said they're on it, and I just couldn't believe it. I still can't believe it, and obviously it's not out yet, but I get it in like 2 days.
Getting people 2 days.
But it's still gonna be sick.
FIFA 19.
Yeah,
Jesus, already out.
no, it's not already
I've got
out.
the early release.
He gets it exclusive.
Little early thing,
Exclusive.
but we can play it now.
Yeah, we can't.
I like Izzy and that. Yeah, we can play it still 100%. You can play it with me as well, lads.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, so it's on the story mode. So you go on the story mode. I think it's like as soon as you start, you know, you're that guy. I think it's Hunter or something.
Yeah, I showed it. I think.
Yeah, then it's
Is it
like,
Ashton?
Is it Alex?
Alex.
Alex?
That's sick.
I don't know.
yeah,
It's not like that.
something Hunter, isn't it?
Even though I don't play FIFA, I might have to copy this time.
Copy this.
Yeah, I ain't played it for a good few years now.
I ain't got time.
Hiatus.
I do need to see it though to see when the Top Boy actually comes in. But I'm expecting it to start and be like.
Oh, so it's part of the story mode.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can't miss it, then, is it?
No, you can't miss it.
Mm.
No. And there's only like 3 songs in the story mode, so it's gonna just probably pop up quite a few times.
Coro.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Coronation Street.
And that one was just
yeah.
Yeah, so Coronation Street was mad, you know. That was crazy. So loads of people kept on ringing me like, bro, I'm sure that song of yours is
Did they
something.
not tell you?
Ah. So basically that song actually got signed, you know, by Sony. So that song's signed by Sony. Me, Dubsy, Cannon, and Mr. K. But it got signed by a department in Sony that deal with TV. So it's like, it was meant to go on like a sports brand advert, one of the big ones actually. And it got narrowed to like the last two in it, but they kept on saying that it's definite, and then it didn't happen. Yeah. So we were like, so you signed it because that was going to happen. Then it didn't happen. But it was good that they signed it, because from that, it actually goes into this poll now where like programs will go into it and say, they'll be like, all right, so we want rap. Go rap, and it's one of the choices, or grime, it's one of the choices, or even like, you know, it might just be like Bad Boy. Do you know what I mean? I don't know what they put in, because I see the scenes that they use it for. You get what I mean? I don't know what the hashtag is. You get me? But there's something fishy. But it's all love. They got the current boys. They got the oops. And what was I gonna say? I just dropped the drink because I'm an idiot. Come drop them on here. I'm meant to freestyle. They're meant to give me all the things so I can freestyle. But I can't freestyle. I'm trying to beast out. I'm trying to reach for what they've got. I'm trying to reach out. I got the golf club. You know I'm so crud. So I will always got this weapon when I roll up. Ain't talking gangster stuff. I'm talking ganja stuff. Ain't talking gangster stuff. I'm talking all that ganja stuff. Hey, basketball. Yeah, I got that basketball, I never passed the ball. I'm taking shots like it's Arsenal. I shoot like the Chicago Bulls. Who's talking about eyes? I'm hard to fool. Hey, I'm Eyez, you joke. Give me that sky remote. Niggas are sleeping on eyes, why your eyes are closed? Listen man, my rhymes are cold. Spitting on this microphone, and I light the road. Give me something else to rhyme, you know that I am, bro. Plus the wire's cold, and the wire's got something around it that will keep the wire closed. Open it, I ain't joking shit. Shout out Ted on this beat, it's some local shit. Hey, oh, hi Viz. My bitch ain't my side chick. I like this, I like spliffs, and it's quite big. I've been on this since size 6. Now I'm size 11. Hey, give me something else, fucking hell. He's got a shotgun or rifle, but fuck it, man, I got it. I got my ting on my side. It's like Fortnite, backing it out all night. Niggas not on your side. Ooh, vintage ting. Are you listening? Grip the ting. See your wig, hit the friggin' ting. What's the ting? That's the roof, that's the ceiling. Back it out, I seen him. Shoot it, now he's screaming. Ooh, got that lampshade. Hit the mash made. Big mash, when I back it, that's a rampage. Is this a lampshade or a hat mate? This way, turn it round and put it that way. Hey, done this thing. Yeah, I fucking done this thing. Dash this thing, dash it away. Look at I'm bombing it. Crown bite, thought it was a mongoose. Mum truth. Who's talking back as I'm on you? Hey, wheel up when I'm on the set. Wheel up, I just freestyle, they like fucking egg. I seen a helmet get chucked instead. Kinda safe, I put it on my head. Hey, I got my helmet, left hand where I held it. Who smelt it, dealt it. I can smell a bit of ganja. Guess I'm selling a bit of ganja. But I'm not though. That's in case the feds watch though. Hey, I got my footy shoes, it's the fucking truth. Hey, the beat's done, it was fucking used. But hey, one's got studs, the other's at AstroTurf. Me, I rap the hey, come on man. Geezer gang!
Right, so, final segment.
Cheers.
This is another little game, Greasy versus Cheesy. So,
yeah,
pretty simple
cheesy.
Again. A few little bits that we're going to show you. You got them there on the iPad in it, on the iPad. Sorry. And we just want your opinion, both of you.
Yeah, I need some
is it
help.
greasy? Is it cheesy?
Right,
so the first one is the ASAP Rocky and Under Armour collaboration.
Correct.
Trainers.
Greasy.
Hard, yeah?
Yeah, put them on the screen.
Hard.
Yeah.
Do you know about?
Yeah.
Do you know about?
Alright, guys.
Is it Usori's or something? Usori's or something?
Yeah,
It's a
they
skating
look like
brand.
them, innit?
It's a D3. It's called.
Right.
Oh,
They've actually came out.
I used to
brand
rock
and said, they've said, yo, you copied us.
yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Yeah, they've
Jeez,
said,
I told you, yo,
yo,
them
like
things were.
those.
Yeah,
Shh, beating up the brand.
I was a skater.
Serious.
Yeah. Anyway,
He can't bust a kickflip like me.
not anymore. I can't even skate, bro.
I'm the kickflip
You know what I
king.
mean?
Like the culture though,
Yeah,
innit?
but back in the day,
Tony
that was
Hawk's
cool.
pro skater.
No
Have you got
skate.
skateboard in
You got
it?
PlayStation
skateboard.
and that.
Oh man,
Got a
I'm
bike.
just gonna have to take my word for it. A bike. We'll do bits
Couple
and
bikes over
two
there.
bits and bats. Nothing really. I'm more of a scooter and a skateboard guy.
Yeah,
Give
go on,
me the
next
two
thing.
tricks. You'll be
Next thing,
surprised.
yeah.
Anyway,
Next
greasy.
thing, there's no picture for this, but basically, Coca-Cola have said that they're going to start selling Coke that's infused with marijuana.
Yeah,
Greasy. I like
greasy,
Fuck that shit, I like Coke.
greasy still.
Do you know if it,
I
is
know
it
they
going to
used to
be
do
for
the cocaine,
recreational or is it going to be like medicinal? Like what?
Well, yeah,
Is it just would you just be able to buy it in the shop like just
I do that already.
for fun? You got that brewing.
I hope they
brewing
make
setup,
little
yeah?
cool names still.
Brewing some
for it.
What would you call
Coca-Cola.
it?
Dopa-Cola,
Coca-Cola.
something like that. Smoke-a-Cola, smoke, smoke,
Coca-Cola. Smoke
Yeah.
a loader.
Coca-Smola.
Look at your lot.
I know.
Smoke-a-chola.
Smoke-a-chola. Yeah,
Okay,
man.
we got the last one here.
Smoker still, that's what it's called. Coca Smoker.
This is the effects of
This,
Coke, innit?
this is the effects
We'll
of
tie all
Coke.
the paparazzi anyway.
The puff. This is the effects of Coke. Basically, I found this guy on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
What he does is he just gets big bottles of drink and styles it. Like,
Yeah.
That's just his channel. innit?
Yeah.
But this one, on the challenge, he's basically drinking a bottle of Coke and trying not to burp.
Yeah.
So he's trying to drink the whole thing without burping it.
He's a big lad. He's a big lad.
I don't know if I can do it. Hold on. No.
Try that too. That's the longest time I've
That's
seen
a
it young.
struggle, that
That's
is.
a big
No
burp.
way.
Alright, that's
a
the one.
massive
Let's
burp.
get into a
It's got some
record,
bass
baby.
in it.
That's a basic
Yeah,
thing.
bass in it.
Bassy
Eyes is all
burp.
fucking up. I've got to watch that again. I'm sure it's still.
What if I sucked how you did that? You'd fly away.
Why are you giving that greasy or cheesy?
Grease. Greasy. That was serious.
It's a skill.
Nearly, yeah.
Still.
Taught me something new. Nasty, but
Sports.
nasty.
What?
Extreme sports.
You need to watch this shit, man. That guy's fucking joke.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and see him still. What's his name?
Bad lungs chug.
I'll
send you.
Bad Lung Chung.
Yeah, chug.
Chunk.
Yeah. He's not even that
Bad
big.
lungs
like,
chug.
Insta and that, but
Yeah.
he's just joking it.
Big him
YouTube
up, bro.
clout.
I'm gonna find him anyway.
YouTube clout, innit? But
He's
yeah,
got the
man.
YouTube
Find his
clout.
own name.
Yeah,
Serious.
You know what I mean?
exactly. Pick up his own name, you get me? My guys.
So
Gassed himself up.
like we said, we got you the gift.
Yeah.
I'm gonna share the gift with you now.
What's the gift?
Basically, one of our boys, shout out Honest Skateboards, Freddie.
Cheers.
He actually sent us the gift to give to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cheers.
So
Big up.
it's a t-shirt from his
Cheers,
line.
man. I swear down. This
But it's a
is gem.
geezer t-shirt.
Oh, that's hard.
Hope you signed large.
Cheers. Yeah, I am. Perfecto.
But yeah, he told us
Jesus,
to
this
send
is
that out.
hard.
And it matches some of your stuff, so innit?
Yeah, you know I got these bits in it. Oh, in
So
fact,
Fred,
yeah. It's gonna go
don't
very
say we
well.
didn't give him the team because it's here on camera.
Done that.
You
Evidence.
get me?
Shout out Honest Skateboards.
I'm gonna definitely tag you man in it and follow you man on the gram as well. So get me. This
For real.
is a sick geezer gang.
He's a gang.
Skirtage, all of that.
Skirtage.
Crazy. Crazy. It's amazing. Where am I putting this from? Let me just.
Pop that on the table. Pop it on the table. I have a bit of space for that.
It's there. That's mine.
Now we ain't got a gift.
Hands
for you,
off.
mate.
Nice
Oh, do you want a
country.
gift back?
I'm here, that's my gift, innit?
If you got a gift, then
Got a gift still.
you don't want to give it. You
You
don't want
don't.
to give
You
it.
don't.
Should I give him a gift? Should I give him a gift? I got you, man.
Oh man.
New Spider-Man.
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 Yes.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
That's you, man, still.
Spider-Man. PS4.
Web slinging.
Web
Yeah,
That's
series.
going to be
Yeah.
us.
But one thing though, you got a PS4 as well, because I ain't even got one.
Me neither.
One. You know what? Send it back. I'll change it at the shop.
You should take it back in his inside pocket.
We'll change that one. Xbox. Make sure.
We'll sort that out later.
You don't got Xbox?
You can ask if they got it. They'll get it. Man of my
You
word.
selling the Xbox as well?
No.
You selling the PS4 though, aren't you?
No, I'm trying to buy one still.
Oh.
Nobody had an offer, 130.
For what? An Xbox?
No, PS4. With games and everything.
Oh, that's alright.
It's gone now.
Oh.
If for me, the on time I would have got that. Yo, some guy from Chad, he was getting pen in it.
Chad.
Chad is where the bargains are, yeah. You heard it here, innit, from Izzy. Chad is where the bargains are.
Big up Izzy.
Get down to Toby Carvery.
You get me? Have a word with
You'll
Outside.
pick yourself
Sell the
something
PlayStation,
decent
Sell
up.
the PlayStation. You sell the PlayStation.
Isn't it? That's it.
Yeah.
Cool, that.
Chances
I
are
heard
good.
Izzy's story. He told me.
Free him.
Good advice
Big
to
up
end on
Izzy,
now, I
innit?
think.
Big up Izzy.
Some good advice to end on.
Free the geezer, even though I didn't get it. You get me?
Yo,
Next
be-
time.
before we lock off the cameras, anything you want to plug that's coming soon for yourself? Any project shows?
Yeah, man. I want to plug something for like November or December. Probably just start of December, November. I'm gonna go and do my first tour. I know it's been bare long. I've been trying to push it and get bare different like locations, but I've only got one certified so far. But I'm on it, and it's gonna be around that time. I want to make it happen, like we're saying, innit? But yeah, man, that's all I got really to plug.
Anyone
And
supporting?
you say
Anyone supporting?
anyone
Supporting the
supporting
tour.
on the team? Come on, lads, that's normal behaviour, man. Definitely,
Well,
definitely,
outlets,
definitely. Straight, straight, fam. 100%.
Yeah.
And I know it's all love, so definitely, boys. Definitely, you heard it here first.
Where's it?
Eyez
What venue have you got?
Geezers,
What
support
location have you got locked?
The location I got locked is actually called Republic. It's in Leicester. It's pretty big. It's like 3,000.
Oh
or
yeah,
something.
yeah.
Okay.
I'm at uni there. So.
Republic one or something.
Yeah, I'll bring the Unicat. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll bring Unicat.
Unicats come true. It's gonna be a jumpy
Big,
one.
big.
You get me? Local geezers
The one
supporting
was
that.
hard still.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
You as well?
Need to get something in Derby.
Man did
Yeah.
road there.
Probably.
Derby
But
will
we're gonna
shut
do it
down.
though. We're gonna
Derby
get
will
it.
shut down.
Derby will
Hairy
be
dog.
sick.
Hairy dog.
Hairy dog.
Velodrome.
Yeah. Velodrome.
Well, I was gonna go for the Velodrome, but it's pretty big, you know.
Yeah, it's big.
Yeah.
Big. Big.
Big. You can corner off one bit and it's 3,000 again, but 3,000. Shit. 2,000 of y'all gonna come? I doubt it. You get me?
let
But
us know.
brand new hairy dog, innit? We could do hairy dog.
Yeah.
We'll just
yeah.
keep it real.
Good space. Good
Keep it
space.
real, authentic. It doesn't matter. You get me? Some are going to be massive O2 arenas. Some, oh yeah, we've got the O2 Oxford there. They're just trying to give me a date, so it's not actually locked in. But yeah, it's going to be sick.
Big.
So we're going to do it.
Good.
We're going
Moves,
to fly
moves.
around, trying to get a little bus. Izzy's Polish man's got the tour bus actually.
Yeah.
He's actually got a wicked tour bus, so
Yeah,
that should
we've got
actually be
Yeah,
patterned.
flag at the front.
Yeah, got campers.
It's got a
whatever
Polish flag.
you need.
Flag,
We've got
yeah.
whatever flags you need. mate.
Multiple flags.
Jamaica.
Any flag.
Jamaican, Pakistan, Hong Kong, whatever.
I'm done. Let's lock it off there. Easy eyes, easy shut down.
Come on.
Been a
done
pleasure.
now.
Pleasure.
Done now.
Geezer gang.